poopy. I'm up. Okay. My foot itching. Okay. Okay, so people voted for me to do my first episode live. Oh, that's that phone. I was about to say, what the hell's really going on? Why is shit vibrating? Okay. Cause to be honest, y'all, this go be a lot. It gonna take me a lot to do this. And I had to make sure my space was good. My space had to be 100% good before I could start these episodes and start this story. So for for the people who don't know, like I'm starting a episode, it's like a series for YouTube for young girls who have been molested, and it's mostly going to target situations that happen within families, because majority of them happens in families and people not speaking up and not talking. And it's just so great because I have grown so much. When I say grown, I have grown so much and became so much at peace and where I'm at. So I was just like, you know what? Because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Like I said, I wanted to talk to people and let them know my story and my journey, how I made it to where I'm at now. So I always wanted to do this. So, but now I just feel like, you know, I'm at a good place to actually tell my story. And so everybody else, you know, just watch out for the signs. Watch out for the signs. Don't be afraid to speak up. If any kids come to you, believe what they say. I don't care. Believe what they say. If anybody kid, it doesn't matter. Anybody kid come to you, believe what they say. Hands out, because 9 out of 10, something happened. Because the kids ain't just going to make up no shit, dead ass. And I'm just telling you up front, kids ain't going to make up nothing. So investigate it, talk to them, take them to do everything you have to do beyond to make the kid feel safe and feel comfortable. Because so the crazy thing that's happening, when you don't talk, you normalizing them to feel comfortable. And that's being dead at, like, putting it on everything. You making them feel comfortable as fuck when you don't. Cause basically that's just what's happening. You making them feel comfortable. And it's time for us to normalize to make the victims feel comfortable and feel okay to talk about it. Because half the time they're probably scared. And they shouldn't, and of course they will be scared because it's a scary feeling to go through. Because you think you're around somebody that's supposed to protect you and that's not what's happening. So I'm at a good spot. So, you know, like, yeah, so the name of my series is called Nene Skeletons, of course, because nobody don't know what I've been through or anything like that. So that's why it's called that. Only a handful of people know what I have been through. And I decided just to do the first episode live because it got so late. And I was supposed to record, and then when I be recording, I be messed up and stuff. So I'm like, at this point, I'm just gonna do it live. And if anybody have any questions, anybody want to ask me anything, I'm open to, you know, I'm super open and comfortable about everything. So if y'all have any questions y'all want to ask, that's why I'm like, you know what, first video gonna be live. After that, it just gonna be a series, and y'all just gonna be tuning in on YouTube. Okay, so for me, how the way my story goes, like my dad had started molesting, like my dad started molesting me. So when it started, so like we didn't have a relationship with my dad. So like I'm gonna just go by memory and tell you like what I can remember as a kid. So as a kid, the first memory I kind of remember having with my dad is let's see, he was staying out in LA. He was staying out in LA. Yeah, he was staying out in LA, and it was me and my older brother went out there like for the summertime. And the only thing I can really remember is like a big ass one Dalmatian dog. I remember that because we was at the park playing with the dog. And I also remember that I was crying because I didn't want to eat no damn mushrooms. the most was nasty. So, you know, that's like only like the first, like that vivid first memory I have like of my dad. And he was married at the time. So a family setting, seeing him in that family, like that's the first time seeing that. So years go by. The next time I think a situation like, the next time is when we were a little bit older, we were staying like in these complexes called Pine Village. Like some townhomes or something like that. And I remember he had mailed me out a cassette player because he was like a gospel, like he had recorded like a little gospel cassette player or whatever like that. So yeah, that was like the second memory I had of him. You know, he was like, I said, oh, my dad a gospel singer. That's why I used to always tell my cousins. So every time me and all my cousins get around and stuff like that, I'm like, yeah, my dad, he a singer, he a gospel singer. So, you know, that's all I really had. And then from there, that's when I would say, fourth grade. Kind of fourth grade, I think it was kind of like a little blur memory there. We still was staying like in the same complex. And I remember he had came over with his new wife. And they had pulled up like in a black Mustang. And I'm telling you, like, when it comes to memories, like, he really wasn't there in my life. So that was, like, a past memory. Then, so, like, when they started becoming vivid is when we had moved out to C. King area. And he had came out there. And I remember my cousin was at our house with us. So, my cousin was over there. And I remember they had pulled up her little messy ass, because we sneaking in the hallway trying to figure out who coming to our house. Her little messy ass said, ooh, girl, I think that's your dad. And then so we got here looking out the window, and it was him. Then we see like a little carrier. And I'm looking like, oh, it's a new baby. So prior to the last time I saw him, it was a black Mustang. The next time I seen him again, you know, she come baby's here. So, you know, this is my baby sister. So that's the last time I had seen him. And then that's when we had the car shows. Them car shows used to be lit as fuck. So when Bow Wow had came out here for the car show, when I say the car shows in Houston used to be lit as hell, like cars everywhere, everything. So that's when everything actually started becoming like, you know, could remember everything. So I remember my mama had took us to the car show because my mama used to, like our house used to always have nothing but kids. So we all at the car show and stuff like that. My mama talking about, that's your dad? And I was just like, oh, you know, still don't kind of remember. I said, oh, that is him. So, you know, we see my dad. So that's when everything started becoming not a blur anymore, because that's when it came like stagnant. Like stagnant. No, stagnant is something totally different. Hell, no. This one, like he actually started being around. So after the car show, I remember like, I guess something happened. Next thing you know, he had moved in with us. And this one we were staying in Greens Point. So he had moved in with us. It didn't last that long. And he ended up moving into his own apartment in the same apartments as us. So at this time, I am going to, the school I was going to is Eckerd Intermediate. Because if anybody, so yeah, I was going to Eckerd at the time. So before that, we was going to Sky Elementary. And then my mama transfers to Eckerd. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like. Like, if I don't know you, don't call on my thing. Okay, so yeah, I went to I was going to Eckerd Intermediate, and then so like I remember he ended up moving to his own apartment in the same apartments. And then so like in the morning time, I used to always go over there, go get my snacks and stuff. So like around this time, you know, my dad was like very open, so like he made it like very comfortable, like he made it easy to talk to him and stuff like that. So it's like we formed like a real father and daughter, you know, that I thought soon that we was building together, like as a 11-year-old at the time, because I could say, yeah, because that had to be a little bit early on. So like 11, meeting my dad and stuff like that. So, you know, relationship going, like, oh my God, you know, my dad in my life, everything cool, taking me out, taking me places and stuff like that, seeing all this stuff. I'm like, okay, he taking me places I've never been, like, ooh, look at this, ooh, look at that. So this, you know, just blinded me, even shimmering with every goddamn thing. But, you know, this at a young age. I'm 11. So seeing all that little cool stuff, cool. So, you know, this like months is just passing by, and it's just like a normal little routine, just going over there in the morning, get my little snacks, then go on the school bus, go to school, boom. So I want to say my dad was the first person. So like I said, me and my dad got super close. Like we was close. I was a daddy's girl. So when it came to when I started my period, I called my dad. I didn't call my mom, and I started my period on my birthday. Started my period on my birthday because I remember who was. No. That's a lie. I didn't call my dad about my period. I called my mom about my period. Because my mom came and brought me pads and stuff like that. And then while we were sitting in the office, that's when I saw my dad coming into the school with balloons and a cake. And that's when, at the time, if anybody went to Erica Intermediate, her name was Miss Figaro. That was our principal at the time. And I remember she had stopped him and said, oh, you can't bring balloons and cakes to the school hall. So yeah, they said you couldn't bring cake and balloons, like you couldn't feed it to other kids at the school. So I do remember that. So no, I told my mom. So like that's how he knew I started my period, because he actually came up to the school with balloons and a cake, because he tried to surprise me and give it like to the other kids and stuff like that. So yes, so from that day, okay, so of course 5th grade, yes, 5th grade. Yeah, so 5th grade, like I was in little league cheerleading. So, of course, you go to competitions and stuff like that. You wear like the little fake ponytails and stuff. So, it's just like a regular day. I'm in my dad's house and stuff like that. And, my mom used to always say, like, don't sit on grown people's beds. So I used to always sit on the floor. Every time I used to go there, I used to sit on the floor. So I remember I was just sitting on the bed. No. Yeah, so I was sitting on the floor, and he said, oh, you could come sit on the bed. And I was like, oh, okay, just watch movies. So, I love you too, sissy. So, wait. Okay. So, I don't want to say I wasted truth. Or did I? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Let me find out that the wine's starting to hit me. And since I can't even find out we should put a drink at. Okay. So, So yeah, so at this, yes, I remember he said, sit on the bed. So I had sat on the bed and stuff. And I want to say, I can't say for sure if he put something on the TV or not. That I can't remember. But what I do remember is what I had on that day. Like that ain't gonna never leave my brain. That day I had on this blue jean Mickey Mouse jumpsuit. And it was a short set. And it had like a little heart in the middle, and it had Mickey and Minnie in the middle. So, I had that, and I had like on them, like how we had to wear the uniform shirts. I had like the little classy little uniform shirt that had like the little oval like this, and it was buttoned down. My shoes be buttoned all the way up to here, all the way down. And the shoes I had on, that I don't remember, but I know I had on ruffle socks. Big ass 12-year-old ruffle socks on. Yes, I had on ruffle socks. So I had on ruffle socks, and I had a drawstring ponytail in my hair, because I had just, I want to say that past weekend, we had just had like a competition, because I was a cheerleader for the Eagles, for Little League. So I think we had just had a competition, so my mom had to put like a fake ponytail in my head. So I remember he just said, like, you can sit on the bed. I sat on the bed, and what I can remember, the one thing I remember he turned to me, he was just like, your dad a little freaky, and I love you. And that was the first day that my dad went down on me at 12. So, and then like right after that, okay, so the weird thing I could tell you about this, like he made it feel normal. I could tell you that he made it like that's what like a father and daughter relationship was supposed to be like. So, you know, I'm up here looking like, okay, 12 years old. I'm like, everything else was like this, and then he said this. I'm like, okay, maybe this is what this is, cause like I don't know. So yes, but that was the first time, you know, that happened. And so like we want to go further and deep into like what the memories I can remember from the age 12 all the way, because like I said, once I got a little older, like of course I could remember all that. So yeah, that was the first time that happened. And that's when I remember he was he took me on like on a shopping spree. He took me on a shopping spree, and he took me on a shopping spree, and then he had before he took me home, he took me to the ice cream truck, and I went home. So that was the first day that happened. And like after that, nothing happened. It was just like a little small, I would say like small little weird shit. Like I could go like in, like if I wanted to go use the bathroom, like it could be a porno on the goddamn TV. And then I'm just I'm just trying to go to the bathroom. I'm just like, okay. Now we just got pornos just on the damn screen. Cause like I said, it's a 1-bedroom apartment. And to go use the bathroom's inside the bedroom. So you like go inside the bedroom, like you was like boom, like okay. So you know, and then you going in, I'm going to the bathroom. Then just come back out. So in my like that was my normal, to be honest. That was my normal. Go to my dad's house. I could walk in. At this point, not surprised what the fuck I see now. Cause I'm like, at a 12-year-old, I already know what the hell a toy look like. 12-year-old, I already know what the fuck this look like. So my brain already reprogrammed already. So at a 12-year-old, I already know all this shit about a woman's body, what make a woman feel good, what this do. So it's just like, wow, boom, shock. So, you know, like, yeah, so like at 2 years, so 12, yeah, learned all about that. And then so, well, I remember, so like after that, you know, so now I'm in the 8th grade. Yeah, so now I'm in the 8th grade. And this one, you know, I'm crushing on little boys and stuff, 8th grade. And I remember because the dude that I was crushing on so hard in 8th grade, like, he ended up passing away though. But I remember this because I was in 8th grade, and I remember being fast or whatever like that. I had like hickeys all over my neck and stuff like that. And then my mom was like, when she came in, she seen it. She said, "Don't worry about it, I'm gonna tell your daddy." And the first thing, I don't think I'm looking like, tell him. And I'm up here looking like, oh, it probably could be like some little, because she said, you know, I'm gonna have your daddy take care of you, basically like punishment wise. So I'm up here thinking like, oh, this probably be some weird ass shit. And then so my dad come pick me up. And at first, so like my mama had called him and told him all what happened and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know, she got hickeys all on her neck. I think she had dudes in the house and stuff like that. And then so he came pick me up. We go back to the apartment, and he was like, either I go down on you, or you could get a whooping with the paddle 5 pops. And you know, I'm an 8th grader now, so I'm just looking like, oh no, or he said, or you could, or your mom could take care of you. I was like, you can take me back to my mama's house. I went for that damn ass whooping. You can take me to my mama's house. So get back to my mama's house. I catch that ass whooping, bust her whole window out and everything. You know, I catch that ass whooping because at this point, I'm 8. Like, you had me when I was 12. Yeah, you had me when the shit first started. I'm up and look like I don't know what the fuck going on. All the little uppity weird shit going on. And then you talking about do that or that. And I'm just looking like, oh, no, I'm going to catch that ass whooping from my mama. Point blank, period. So, you know, that's 8th grade. And then so like around this time, you know, I'm still talking to the boy and stuff like that, but nothing really drastically changed or anything like that. Nothing didn't go past him going down on me and stuff like that. Nothing didn't go past that until I got a little bit older. And then so like when okay, like the little weird shit, like so like when, because, of course, like I said, it's not like it happened, like, every day. It's just, like, it was just in and out moments. Like, I can't really explain, like, but it was like some in and out more, like, I guess whenever, I don't know. So, like, the other time I can remember is, like, when my brother had came over. Same apartment. Me and my brother was over there, and I remember he had me, my brother, and him. We all was naked in the bed together. Don't know why. Like I said, some of these, like, some of them, like, I can't give you the answer for, because I don't know. Because, like I said, that's one thing. So, you know, that's one memory. So, like I said, from there, you know, that was weird. He had all three of us in the bed, butt ass naked, watching porn. And then, like, I remember he was saying, like I'm not gonna call my brother by his name, but he was like, hey, do it like this. So basically they both was like jacking off while I was like in the bed. Like, basically I'm in the middle and they both like right here jacking off, and we just watching porn in the bed. So it was like weird shit like that was happening. And then from there, that's when he started introducing me to women. He started introducing me to women. And then I remember, like, the first woman it was, and at this age, I'm a freshman. Yes, I'm a freshman in high school at this time. So I'm a freshman in high school. And this when he started introducing me into women. And then, so it was like this one, I guess, like a lady that he knew, like, from, like, at the airport, because my dad, he was a mechanic at Continental Airlines. So, like I said, when I say my dad made this space feel so comfortable, made this shit feel like it was normal, he made it feel like this shit was normal. Like, dad just thought this shit was normal. Like, I'm up there like, oh shit, my dad going out getting girls for me, and I'm a freshman in high school. The fuck? And it come from like the one, and because thinking about, like, going back and just thinking about this shit now, you just thinking like, bruh, I was a freshman. So a freshman, I was only 16. 16, a 16-year-old freshman up here. My dad introducing women's in their 20s to me. They work at his job. But remind you, at the age 12 all the way to, 12 to 16, that whole little time frame, all I was introduced was like porn. I was introduced all these damn sex toys. I knew all what they was called. I knew what they was. Like, I knew all this shit from the age 12 to 16. Like, that's what he reprogrammed my mind. Like, that's what he taught me. I knew all that shit. So it, like, think about it now, just like, god damn, she's like mind fucking blowing like it ain't shit. So from that, like, when I say, like, so basically so at this time, like, you know, at this point in my life, like, you know, at that point where we was there, like, everything was like normalized. Like, that was my normal at my dad's house. So it was weird. Like, at my mom's house, this how it was at my mom's house. And when I go to my dad's house, it's like a whole other different goddamn person at my dad's house. So, like, when you walk into my dad's house, a big ass triple pole. And then when you look, when you walk in, the couch is the stripper pole, then it's the bar, there's all pictures, like all my little school pictures and shit everywhere. And then you see, he got a gumball machine right here. Then he got like this one tacky ass couch. Then you got the big ass screen TV. On top of the screen TV is all my pictures. But at the bottom, it's where his TV was at. So this one used to catch me off guard. Because, like I said, I'm going deep and telling y'all everything. So this one caught me off guard because, like I said, from 12, of course, I already knew what an orgasm was. I knew, like I said, because that's what he probably reprogrammed, and for me to, I already knew what that shit was. So, of course, I already knew how to self-pleasure myself already at a young age. Yes. So, like, at this point, he had all these fucking toys and shit. So, like, of course, if he's in his room, I was literally in the living room doing whatever. Yes, in the living room doing whatever. Oh, my God. So, you know, and that's when I had noticed, like, it was a camera underneath the freaking, the little table things. I was just looking like, and at first it looked like a speaker. It looked like a little speaker, got all these little holes in and shit. But then when I had really looked, I'm like, that's like a little camera. I'm like, Cause like I said, he made it comfortable enough. Like he said, if I'm ever in that, he would never, this is like I said, it was just like a weird little it was weird. So like, so like anytime I was in the living room, he never came in the living room. Like when I was in the living room, he stayed in the room. So like, of course, I was in the living room doing whatever. And like I said, when I say toys for days, it was just like when you walk in, like nothing wasn't hidden. Everything literally was like in plain sight. Like all you had to do was just lift shit up. Dead ass. Lift it up. Cause like he had this ottoman. The ottoman opened up. When you opened the ottoman up, it was nothing but toys in the fucking ottoman. And the ottoman was in the living room. The ottoman was in the fucking living room. So that was always in there. And then of course the pole never came down. The pole was always there. That never went nowhere. So like I said, all this stuff started happening. So I want to say he probably started gathering all this crap up probably my 8th grade summer. So yeah, end of 8th grade summer, because I was going into my freshman year into high school. So that's why I say that's because, like I said, the next time I went up over there, boom, it was a stripper club. Like I said, it was the summertime, so boom, it was a stripper club. And everything. Now I'm like, so ain't gonna run up in there seeing a damn stripper club and fucking be like, oh shit, stripper club, them running around on that shit. So yeah, so that's when I saw all the toys and stuff like that. But seeing toys and stuff like that, I saw that shit at the age 12. And because I remember at 8th grade, I remember I was on the phone with somebody, and I think right before I got on that phone call, I was on the phone with my dad talking to him about like school stuff or something like that. Got off the phone with him, I was on the phone with somebody else, and he was like talking all this, like he was talking about like all this sex stuff or whatever like that. And then like he was talking about all that. And then the first thing came to me, I'm just looking like, this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. But now, oh my God, going back and I just really think about that shit, it's just like, it's fucking mind blowing. Because I'm a 12-year-old. I want 12. Fuck the fuck, not 12-year-old, but a fucking a 14, 15-year-old up here already understanding what the fuck sex is and stuff like that. So this dude on the phone talking about, he gonna do this. And I'm just like, boy, do you even know what a fucking G-spot is? And he was just like, wait, what? What you talking about? I'm just looking like, And at this point, I shouldn't be fucking thinking like that. Look like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Keep y'all kids safe. Let y'all kids stay kids. Let y'all kids stay kids, bro. Watch out and protect them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Brain was all the way fucked up. So, that happened. So, now we like in, let's see. So, yeah, that had happened. So, now I'm like 9th grade. So, yeah, so I'm in the 9th grade. And my dad, shit. So, this is when my dad had introduced me to the freaking flight attendant lady. No, that wasn't the first girl. The first girl he introduced me to was this, I want to say it was on my brother's side, so it had to been like his cousin. That was the first girl he introduced me to. Because I want to say that that was the first girl I had a sexual experience with full on. And like when I mean full on, like it's not like I didn't strap, like, I guess pleasure her with a dildo. And I had I'm really trying to think. Yes, I think I just, because she was just kind of, because I was just, she was just mindful. So yes, that was the first encounter that I had with a girl, and I had used the dildo. So, but remind you, before anything happened to me, anything like that, like my cousin was the first person that I came out to. Like, I came out that I liked the girls when I was 12 to my cousin. So I could just just pause and stop that right now and let everybody, like, when it comes to that, like, yeah, when it literally comes to that, like, yeah, they don't have anything to do with what happened to me by how the way I am now. I'm gonna tell you that now. Like, I just knew, even in a locker room fucking 5th grade, I was already looking at females. Like, I just knew I like, yeah, I like the girls. So I just want to put that out there because I know a lot of people like to say, oh, because that happened to you, that's why. No, some people just know they like pussy. Ooh. But I don't think I was supposed to say that. Sorry. But yes, but like, some people know what they like already. So, like, I hate that stigma that people put that out there. That does not mean that. It's not because, oh, this happened to them, that's why they talk to girls. Please stop putting that stigma on people, because that's not the reason why. Most of the reason because they just like females. They like what you like. They don't like the other crap, okay? That's all it is. So my first encounter with a girl was that time. And so this when shit just got really, like, threw me off. And I think, threw me off. So, he's in jail. He's been in jail since 2009. Yes. But he didn't go to jail because of me. That's why I said this shit is crazy. It's so much shit into this. No, he did not go to jail because of me. He went to jail for something else. He did not go to jail because of me. So, that's why I said this, it's just like a little series or whatever. But no, he didn't go to jail because of me. But he is in jail. He was sentenced, 14 years. He was sentenced 14 years in jail, and he's still to this day is in there. So he is not out. His probation gets overturned every year. So he's not getting out. So, the girl that was the first girl that, I had penetrated with a dildo, and at that time I was at the age 14, 15 at the time. And then prior before that, of course, all the little weird shit. So, that happened there. So that's when he introduced me to another friend. And this friend actually stayed with him. And I remember, like, he was telling me, so, she want to make sure that, like, you comfortable with everything and stuff like that. So she want to see us doing it first. And I was just like, huh? Dead ass. That's what he told me. But I can tell y'all this now. The only reason I remember that because when the girls, like, okay, so I want to, because like I said, this episode, so I don't want to give y'all all of it, but the only reason I could tell this part because someone else related message back to me. Because like I said, so much happened that I didn't realize how much I had suppressed it. Like, so much shit happened. I suppressed a lot. So, like, when me and this person was talking, and she was saying, like, how they pulled her into the interview room, they showed her all these pictures, all these tapes, and I'm just looking. When she said that, my mind just went like, tapes? She was talking about, and that's when she looked at me, she said, I saw it, and all I could do was just break the fuck down. Oh my God, that's what it's to me. Okay, so yes, so oh my God, so yeah, so when she had told me that, she was like, yes. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, sis, you got this. Okay, so oh, sis. So when she, when she said that, and then that's when she had started saying like, she was like, yeah, when they was showing me everything and stuff like that, they had shown me pictures. They had showed videos, and she was talking about like the videos that they showed videos like, it's not like the video, like the cameras was just like, she said no, it was like, she said then, I'm trying to just, oh Lord Jesus. Okay, so she said how the way, cause I said this shit just hit so fucking hard, cause it just let you know like, damn, was he just prowling the whole fucking time? He was prowling the whole time. So she had said that the angles of all the freaking pictures was like that angle. So basically, my dad had hidden cameras all up in his apartment. He had hidden cameras all up in his freaking apartment. So when she had told me that, when I say broke down, I felt like once she said that, and I found, like I said, I had suppressed so much. Like I said, I didn't even remember that. And then when she had told me about that, I was just like, wow. And that was in 2017. And that's when everything came back and hit me hard. That shit hit me hard because I was just looking like, damn. Because now I'm just going back to all the shit that I did in that damn apartment. So I'm just looking like, so basically, he was just rewatching that shit for his own needs. So now when I go back and I think deeper, I'm just looking like I say, I heard comments and stuff, and like I say, some of the comments like, like was that, okay, no, I'm not going to get into that part yet, but yeah, so like, it just made me start questioning like, why he came back into my life for this? I said, and then the crazy thing, I'm like, maybe that just was the intention. The whole intention was for him to come. Yeah, the shit, it threw me for a goddamn loop. Like, it threw me for a loop. So, yeah, so when she had told me about that, and I just had to sit back and like at the time, in 2017, I had moved into my own apartment by myself because, like, previously I was in a situation like so it was just me and my baby at the time. So, like I say, going through emotions, because like I said, once she had told me that shit hit me so hard to my damn chest and my soul and my fucking stomach. And it's just like, she was just crazy. This shit was crazy. So from that, this when shit just got like, like I didn't know what to think about it. So that's what my dad had told me. So my dad told me for me to have like the girl, basically he trying to say like the woman had said she wanted to see us do it first before me and her did anything. So at this point, I'm of course it happened. So my dad was the first person that penetrated me at the age 14. It had to be 14, 15. But this fun, it had to be. Nope, because I was in because I feel like that was when I was a freshman. I was a freshman in high school. Because freshman-wise, I was freshman because I was older than everybody else. So I was 15. Because my sophomore year, I was older than everybody. So so I think, well, crap, I don't know how old y'all supposed to be when y'all in the freaking freshman. I just know I was older than everybody because I was held back. So I want to say 14, 15, kind of, yeah. So 14, 15 is when my dad had penetrated me. And shit was weird as fuck. And then, but after that, the next day, the girl came over and I had ended up having relations with the girl. And then so like after that, so my whole freshman year, not whole freshman year, but like in between, okay, so in between my whole high school year, that's the female that I was having like relations with while I was in high school. So so at this point, you know, I'm in high school, and then so like this when, you know, an altercation. I won't say it wasn't an altercation. That wasn't an altercation at all. It was basically like I started seeing like little signs, and then that's when I started realizing it started getting like a little, I don't know, because like I said, my freshman year I ended up getting a girlfriend, so it was like my first girlfriend. So I started seeing signs like if I want to talk to her on the phone, like he'll catch an attitude talking about, you gotta do this first before you could talk on the phone to her. And I'm just looking like, bro, I don't even have homework. I don't even get, I'm a freshman. You don't even get homework like that. I went to spring high school. Didn't give us no goddamn homework. And then I was in track and, yeah, I was in sports too, so I ran track. So, and anybody that knew Coach Andrews, oh, God bless his soul, but Coach Andrews was one of my teachers, so, like, we didn't get homework, so I didn't have homework. So, like, when I started noticing little stuff like that, he was just like, and he just, like, catch the ass. I'm just like, okay, but not thinking nothing of it. And then, like, after that, yes, I just started seeing little signs like that. So, this one, because, yes, this is still my freshman year. Fucking lies. I skipped something that was not my freshman year. So the part that I have so much guilt. So, okay, before I even talk about that, I'm going to talk to the people that was involved first before I even bring that situation up. Because like I said, this is my story. And I don't want to. But one thing I can't say, like, like I said, when you just really just go back and just think about every fucking thing, just like, shit just was just like, shit, the fucking signs was there if you asked fucking me looking at the shit now. But you know, when you in the midst of everything, you don't see that. Like when I say I thought that shit was normal, bruh, I thought that shit was normal as fuck. Normal. I think what really broke me through, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. What really had broke it, and because like I said, from this when I had met this lady, this when my dad went to jail, then I'm going to go in and y'all know that on the next episode, like, why, how he got caught and all that stuff. Because like I said, it didn't take that long because like I said, so much shit had happened. But, oh, fucking shit, I lost my fucking train of thought. Oh, big facts. Okay. So when I started seeing him acting like that, it was a movie. I'm gonna have to find the movie for y'all. And and anybody who have kids, little girls, anybody, I don't give a fuck who they with, watch this movie with y'all kids. Cause I feel like this the movie that spooked him. Oh shit. Okay, so this the movie that had spooked him, and I felt like this one it had opened up my eyes too. And then this one I'm gonna end this live because I don't want to make this live too long. I'm gonna breaking goddamn iPad. Okay, so this was the, oh my god, it's 12. I would love to tell y'all the whole entire story because I feel like I could finish the entire story, but I know honestly I'm gonna need breaks. Like I said, I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys and stuff like that. Like I'm gonna do that, but I think I'm gonna have to take some breaks between this. I think doing these as episodes and breaking them up is gonna be good for me as well. Cause like I said, I am reliving everything as I'm telling y'all the story. So yes, this is gonna be an episode. So I'm gonna tell y'all this is the movie, and when I say this movie had hit me hard, cause I was just like, I'm like, this is us. I'm like, this shit ain't right. We don't supposed to be doing this. So that's when that shit had clicked. Like, oh my god, cause he got up and walked out the room. And I could tell y'all this. So my dad only went down on me once, and he only penetrated me once. So like I said, I don't know if, like I said, I don't know why. I don't. I really don't. But let me go to Google because I can't never think of the. Oh hell no! Wait, not at this point. Okay, nobody can see my iPad. At this point, I'm tripping. Okay, so hold on. Let me go to. Okay, so let me go to. Cause the one thing I can't tell y'all, she played in Miss Called. Oh, it's called One Call, Miss Called. She played. Shit. How I get? Okay, I'm trying to get out my Man, I don't even know if I can see what the fuck is on your motherfucking iPad. Hold on. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck? Why this shit is on here? Okay, hold on. At this point, I'm trying to figure out somebody playing a game on me. I'm not gonna lie. I got porn on my motherfucking iPad and I can't get this shit to go off. So that's what's going on. I can't get it off my goddamn iPad. At this point, I should never been watching this shit. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, what the fuck? I know this shit. Where the thingy at the freaking bottom? Because at this point, I'm trying to figure out why it's still stuck on here. What? Just go to motherfucking Google. Because at this point, goddamn. Okay. So let me go to because I just remember how she looked. Cause like I said, the movie is good as hell. Like the movie is good, and she and when I say she played the shit out this role, did I just be a movie wrong? Wait, okay, so now I'm gonna cause maybe it's not called Miss Call. Okay, do anybody? Okay, damn, what was the movie that she played in? Ain't this body bitch? I can't freaking remember. Oh wait, I think it's called One Miss Call. Oh my god, let me see. Is it called? I just need her name. At this point, okay, am I tripping? Okay, is it not going? Okay, because at this point, I'm really tripping. That's not the girl. Okay, now I need help. Do anybody know the movie where the girl went to go help babysit the two kids in that big ass glass house, and she had got the missed call? She thought it was her boyfriend, and then somebody was playing on the phone, and then next thing you know, I swear I thought it was called One Missed Call. Oh, I lied. It's called When the Strangers Call. Okay, they're about to blimp. Okay, so I found it. Let me find her name. Her name is Camilla Bell. Let me just find all her movies that she played in. That's the only way I could find this movie, because I can never remember this movie. I think because like it struck that hard ass memories. I'm assuming that's probably why. Okay, this is the movie. So I wonder if I could play a scene from the movie, and if Facebook don't cut my shit off if I play it. Oh, you can open up on YouTube too. Okay, so this the movie. Let me turn it up. So I'm gonna let y'all see that, and y'all go see what I'm talking about. So this is the intro of the movie. I don't know if it's gonna go into details what it was about though. But no, I want y'all to go.
She just lost her father.
I don't know if I can even see that.
I don't know. She can't even hear. It's like she's a cat or a dog or some telephone, but now she can read lips. How do you know if you're a good kisser? I don't know.
Your hair is getting so soft.
Thanks, Daddy.
You make yourself at home, okay, Doc?
I always wanted a sister. You know, maybe if you would have had a female influence in your life, you wouldn't look like a janitor.
I'm concerned about the disabled girl you've taken in. She seems very unhappy.
Think about you sometimes. How quiet you are.
And your sister is Z-list. The freaks don't even want her.
Are you in your uniform? dog. What I need.
Not that I can tell you this. Feels like it's off my chest, but it's still a secret. You know, it's so good that you can't hear, Doc. Otherwise, you'd be like an accomplice. Tonight's the night, Doc. I'll just be me, my daddy, and a bullet. Now.
So this movie was called The Quiet. So I want y'all, so this the movie that me and my dad, I think he just randomly had just went and got this movie. So this the movie that we had watched. And when I tell you, when we were sitting down watching this movie, and then like a scene of the movie had came on, I just felt all his energy, and I felt his whole demeanor had changed. He got up and he walked out the room. And that's when it clicked to me, and I was just looking like, this shit ain't normal. This not supposed to be happening. So from that day, that's when everything had clicked to me, and I was just like, oh. So from there, something happened, because I think, of course, I was still dating a girl, and then the girl had called me. The girl, I'm tripping. The girl that I was dating at high school, whatever, she had called the phone trying to talk to me, and he won't let me talk. And then so I remember I had said, I'm gonna tell my mama what you been doing to me. When I said, he looked me dead in my fucking eyes and said, she ain't gonna believe you, with a straight ass fucking face. Like, then the nigga looked me dead in my damn eyes and said, she ain't gonna believe you, with a smirk. Like, he knew. Like, this nigga, so when he did that, so, that just shut me all the way down. And so that's when, like, I wasn't really going over there like that. So, that's when I really, like, was really, like, going to, like, I think that shit just, that shit hit me. I was just like, oh, wow, that shit crazy. And this one, I was a freshman at the time. I was a freshman in high school. So I said, that's when all that shit started opening up real good. And I was just like, wow. So I also got to remember where the hell I stopped at. So that's that. Because after this scene, this when I started only just using his house to take. I'm not going to even say it like that. Because, like, I was dating, like, I started dating girls and stuff like that. But, we go, so yes, I'm going to go ahead and just close this one out. And I want to, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for all y'all support. And like I said, this will be, so y'all just let me know if y'all like the live better. Because, like, at first I was going to record and just upload it to YouTube. Of course, I'm still uploading this live to YouTube as well for that, so they can watch it. So y'all just give me y'all feedback if y'all prefer me doing them live or just me just recording and I just upload it. But since it was so late, I said, I'll just go ahead and record now, because I want people. Oh, you said both? Okay. Because I was like, I didn't know. And then I'm trying to, and like I said, I also, because I know a lot of people, I think my max, no, I'm not at my max, but I know that many people can't follow that many people on Facebook. So that's why I said I would just go ahead and upload this also on Instagram as well, because I know I do have people that's not following me on here as well. So I'm going to remember where I stopped at, and I will see y'all next Thursday. And I promise, since it's going to be 8 o'clock, since I'm going to do them live now, I will see y'all next Thursday. No, well, Nene Skeletons is every Thursday, so I will see y'all Thursday. But Mondays, they'll just be on my YouTube channel. So I just want to thank y'all so much for watching. And then, like I said, I'm going into details about everything, even how I self-healed. And also how, like, the emotions that this shit had took me up. Like I said, it took me, because I really didn't start dealing with all this until 2017. That is, like I said, I've been holding this, thinking I was good. And I wasn't, because I thought since I I guess because everything in my life was going great. Well, it wasn't going great, but I wasn't hurting like that. And another thing I want to say is just like when it comes to different type, it's so many different type of molestations, and it's weird. Then the shit is weird. It's so many different types. So that's why I said for me, mine wasn't my dad. My dad, he was more of those type like a friendly, make you feel welcome, make you feel like this shit is okay type of that's the type of person he was. He was a person to make you feel comfortable. This is okay. This normal. You ain't got nothing to worry about. That's how he made that shit feel like. And I want to say, for all the other girls that was involved, I do apologize. I know it's not my fault, but I still hold guilt. Like I had shit on my conscience for a long time. So, but yeah, I will see y'all next. Yes, I will see y'all next Thursday at 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit. Well, I'm not editing nothing. I'm just gonna make like a little screening for the front side so I can go ahead and send this to YouTube. So I will see y'all next Thursday at 8 o'clock live. Bye, y'all.